And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Day either, so he's feeling one of his days is getting fucked by some clouds.
No, it is nice out.
When do you?
Makes it much worse. Beautiful out.
When do you come back to New York? Friday?
Friday, yeah.
All right.
That's the day of judgment. Should we put him on suicide watch?
I don't know. Yeah, Lewitsky, you might have to sleep on the couch all weekend.
You know what? I think those dolls that come to life won't let anything bad happen to them. They're just going to steal your nightmares.
Maybe that's why they earwormed him. That's why he doesn't want to leave Florida so bad. They're controlling him.
We could end the guesses or what everybody knows already. The basketball game was a bust of a hang. Dave Smith didn't show up, and Shane demanded it then be which, in fairness to him, one person bails. Like they don't have to accept an alternate. And rather than it being fun, it was Lewis doesn't know how to play basketball, admittedly himself, and it was 11-0.
Are you guys both putting out the video?
Very quickly, huh?
Are both sides putting out the video?
I have no idea.
Because I'm
sure Shane will make his blooper reel.
There was like two different camera crews. There was like the Gas Digital and then the Matt and Shane crews just walking around with those weird tiny cameras on big things, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a fun watch for people to, that want to shit on us and whatever. But that's...
Chris O'Connor and I called it, so we were sitting away back at the broadcast table.
Completely waste of time, horse shit. It was awful. It was Dave not showing up, fuck the whole thing.
Did he tell you
Shane wanting it to not be a competitive game at all, fucking wrapped the whole thing early. So we started the game pretty much knowing it was, if we scored a point, it would be like just getting one all, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, somehow two people were far enough away from me or Lewis was.
Yeah, you guys were exchanging misses in the beginning. The first like 3 possessions each, all were clanks off the rim.
I think we hit the ball 4 times total.
It was going back and forth in the beginning.
Yeah,
because we were like, one of the jokes we made is like, this could go long unless someone starts scoring.
Yeah, it was great. Super fun.
Did Dave say he was doing it day of? Did he say he was doing it yesterday and then just at night was like, I'm not showing?
He said Monday night. Everybody tried to get a hold of him during the day. Nothing until
Monday night, though. He was like, I'm good for tomorrow night.
Yeah, and then the next day he just didn't respond to anybody, and then hour before bailed. So that just made it like a thing, and Shane wanted to rock the technicality of the 2-on-2, which was just like, okay, I guess, great job, everyone. But you guys can't play basketball, and
you guys got some new unis.
Know how to play basketball.
You got some brand new unis.
Yeah, the whole thing was a legit waste of garbage.
Those shorts, those basketball shorts will be great.
No, but I mean, I said I'm sure the footage will be great, but to me, I'll never. I said wouldn't put myself extend my time like that to. I tried to get production for it and shit, and make it like a fun thing, and it just was not at all.
So even all said and done, even getting that pair of Legion of Skanks basketball shorts, you're not pumped about those? You will be pumped about those in a couple months when you're just sitting around in Skanks basketball shorts?
Remember that guy raped you, but he gave you that ice cream sundae?
Yeah, dude. I could still eat chocolate ice cream even if I took a pounding in the butt.
That's when they rape you to show you what a homo you are.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're less... As a person who punches tables over video games, I'm surprised you're less understanding it all.
I'm understanding. Okay. I'm understanding. I don't know. I'm not like upset because I watched the game. It was like 2-on-2. Lewis couldn't play.
For you to be upset by.
Yeah, but I watched the game. It was 2-on-2, and Lewis couldn't score, and you were, it was you and Shane. So it was lopsided.
It was, yeah.
It was when McCusker showed up in the short shorts. I knew you guys when it was 2-on-2. I knew you guys were in trouble.
I wouldn't.
How would you want me to be? Would you want me to be more like, yeah, fuck that. That was all fucked, or
no? You don't have to be anyway. I have no idea. But it's like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. My personality is much more of like, let's have a competitive, fun game for this thing. Instead of like, I was like, oh, well, sorry, only my sister showed up. I was like, yeah, well, we'll dominate that then. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, congrats.
I mean, it sucks. Losing 11-0 is going to suck, no matter how.
Yeah, but were we going out there for like a fucking, like,
you guys are going out there to play for money.
For a bully to beat a nerd, or are we going to play a game for money? That's what I'm saying.
But a game for money is you're going to try your hardest, and then if it's like competitive doesn't. It's going to be competitive if it's competitive. You're going out there to play for money. So both people are going to try their hardest. That's what I'm saying. So they went out and it was like, it sucked that you had Lewis. You were by yourself. You had Lewis. Dave bailed. That sucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time.
But it wasn't a waste. It just, that's how it shook out. To call it a waste of time is like, why did we even show up? It was like, I don't know. It was still, you could still, I wasn't involved. I wasn't playing the game. So
I'm sure the audio of of you guys making fun of it and shit is going to be great. I'm not arguing that at all. I mean,
that's why I like
Shane did his 50 pump fakes thing and made Lewis literally turn around at one point and forgot that the game was happening.
That was very funny. Lewis putting a pick on himself was very funny.
And then he ran back. And Lewis is saying, I'm not playing defense on Shane shooting a three. Shane is not a shooter by any stretch. So I even made fun of his Sean Marion release. Oh, he shoots right from the chest, tips and clicks his heels together like Dorothy. And then Rob McCusker that too. McCusker just caught on fire. McCusker could shoot for sure. Yeah, by the way, Shane's like fine under. You know what I mean? Like it's not a matter of that. Shane could play. I said this for weeks that Shane could play. Yeah, but we were supposed to play a 3-on-3 game, and the 2-on-2 game would have been a massacre from the fucking. I would have known that from the first time either of them came out and played. When the bet was made, was it 3-on-3? Were you like, this is a 3-on-3? Shane's arguing that it was 2-on-2 to begin with, is the whole thing. But I mean, that's what him and Lewis were talking about last night. But we didn't leave the episode without it being 3-on-3. It wasn't like we came back another meeting. That's the thing I'm saying is if the bet was 2-on-2, that was the bet. And then did it bump up to 3-on-3 or was the bet made 3-on-3? The bet was made 3-on-3. But the bet with the initial thing we said was the 2-on-2 thing, and then it was 3-on-3. It doesn't matter. Listen, it's a fucking basketball game at the end of the day. Yeah. So at the end of the day, who gives a shit? I'm just I think more of my annoyance of the thing was like putting effort into anything for a night that was a complete. I mean, complete waste of time for me. I understand. I get that. It wasn't any fun. But I'm saying the whole night wasn't a waste. If we would have lost 11 to fucking 4, 11 to 3 in a 3-on-3 game, like we lost. I knew going into the thing we were going to win or lose. Do you know what I mean? Lewis is an X factor of someone who doesn't understand basketball. You know what I mean? Yeah. Admittedly himself, not taking a dig at Lewis. But also betting with knowing that Lewis doesn't know absolutely. Basketball. But there was a third person. The reason I was like, oh, this is an okay bet still is because you thought it was going to be you and Dave basically versus. And we could use Lewis what he does. Lewis is going to go out there and like run around and play defense. Sweat on someone. For sure. He's definitely going to sweat on someone. So that's all. It was just like you were just bummed out. Fucking bitter grapes or anything. I'm not really. It's like I think it was shitty of Dave not to show up. That is what it is. Bailing that's a Gary move. And then I was just like, I think we had a chance to make it like a fun thing, and like the choice was better made. Like, how about we humiliate you guys in a situation, an unwinnable situation? Like, what part what part of the game was there a part where you're like, no, we still got this. We still like, or did you know before we started playing the game? Lewis doesn't know how to play. Dude. Yeah. So he can't be like he's only playing a one-on-one game. There's no things being like moved for him. He doesn't know. He at one point I was 2 feet from him. He gunned the basketball at my face. Yeah, it bounced. I mean, like because he just threw it hard. But again, it's not. I'm not like fucking Lewis. He doesn't know what he's doing. When I was telling him to put his back in the McCusker's chest, I'm like, touch him, like, put your body. And then he came and said a pick. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So it's just like, what was the fun of that? But the fun of it will be, of course, like Shane and them will laugh and whatever, and Lewis doesn't give a fuck. I mean, I'm sure you guys will laugh about it in a week. I've already laughed about the fucking thing. I'm not arguing that. So it's the basketball game's not the thing. It's the waste of time. It's like, why did I put any effort into a thing that none of the things happen? Yeah, I got a guy, the guy from the Sixers to make intros for us. It was just, which is, by the way, just bold through. It's just funnier now that like you've said, it's like in a fight, if you lose, it's still the funniest outcome. So to have like an elaborate announcement like that and to lose 11-0 is very funny. Everybody, by all means, it's very funny. Send me your whatever DMs you're going to send and comments on my post. Have all means at it. Call me sour grapes. Call me a sore loser. I'm not a sore loser. I would have been absolutely fine to lose if we played a game of basketball. That was fucking retarded. What? Just doing that? It was a waste of time. It was caught from the get-go, and I was like, yeah. When we were outside, I was saying to Lewis was like, oh, this is gonna. I'm like, yeah. Like Lewis doesn't know he doesn't know what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? I think Lewis should pay you $600 then. He doesn't have to. The whole thing was bullshit anyway. There was a sponsor that paying the whole fucking thing off. So there it is. Like, there wasn't even no one lost any skin. It's just, yeah, dude. The intro with that score is funny. It's just like, it's the thing, like, my energy is low for, like, this made me feel like I just won't extend my time to anything anymore. Save your podcasts, everybody. Save your shows you want me to come do on the weekdays. It ain't happening. I'm taking my free time to myself. That was fucking lame. That was lame. And okay. I just put time into it. they get in the building to like approve us even do. You know what I mean? It was the whole thing. It was just like, hey, want to come? Yeah. It was just like I said. It was it felt like fucking Big Brother, like splatting a fucking egg on your head and pointing at you in front of all your friends. Like, okay, well, this was so cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, from now on, that will never happen again. There will never be another bet. We will never do that again moving forward.
Me and Lewis have a bet still for a gun.
Well, I say call it off, Jay.
Well, no,
it's fucking pull it. I say pull
hands.
all bets.
That's in my hands.
No, we pull all bets. We've made a rule. Unless DraftKings gets involved for heavy money.
For heavy money?
For heavy money.
You're pulling the game?
I'm pulling everything. No more bets. You're not allowed to bet anymore. You have a problem. You have a gambling problem.
It's just, I'm either doing a horrific job of explaining it, or it is what it is. Who cares?
I'm reaching out with my empathy.
I just keep making you think about losing a game. It's not. It wasn't. There was no game.
Didn't it go from the 2-on-2 to the 3-on-3 because you were like, "That's an unwinnable game"? Wasn't that the whole game? I thought that was the whole thing of why the bet changed, is because you knew that you're like, no, there's no way that like me and Lewis are gonna do. I thought that was the whole reason why it became 3-on-3. I was really surprised it went 2-on-2.
It was a drunken, stoned conversation of 4. So forget even that. Like, let's say I made the bet 2-on-2. It's not. Here's a personality thing. Okay, let me just say this: in a flipped situation, I'd have been like, yeah. Put in what? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like technically, if we're doing podcast versus podcast, they were saying like Gardini might be fucking Italian Michael Jordan for all I know. I'm just my point is it wasn't. Do you know what I mean? Like we go Tommy Pope. Okay, fine. And then like Dave, it wasn't a setup that Dave didn't show up. I think it sucks that Dave didn't show up.
Yeah.
It's shitty the way he did it. So it's like,
yeah, you guys didn't have a former D1 All-American just sitting there and then told Dave to stay home.
Oh, exactly. And the thing is,
do you think
Shane said, he goes, if Tom or Dylan from Gas Angel came in, he goes, we'll lose. That's what he said, which I thought was a weird, like, why do you think, I'm like, what do you think these people are? And by the way, young Dylan, take out young Dylan because he's got 24-year-old energy and he's running around and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I get that. But like, Tom's like a dude.
Do you regret not sticking more in the sand and telling Shane, like, no, we're going to do 3-on-3, knowing that you were going to lose with Lewis?
No, because do you think it wouldn't? He wouldn't have budged. Argument he's made, he said he wouldn't budge. The argument he made is that it's the thing that would be fair. It goes down to 2-on-2. Then I was like, yeah, but it's not going to be a game.
Did you say
it's going to be exhausting immediately
before the game? Were you like, this is how it's going to go if it's me and Lewis? And he was still like, yeah, whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, can we make this fun or whatever? And it's like, well, we'll do this for the money and then we'll play another game, he said, or something like that. And it's just like, and then him and Lewis got into it at the end over like thing where it was like any amount of like shit talk was so bizarre. I'm like, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
It started getting tense. You can watch in the video.
You see me knock you out, little girl?
Yeah. It starts getting intense by the end when you're just in a gym and you can start feeling it getting tense. And O'Connor and I were like,
I literally wasn't 10. When you guys were like 8, I corrected you. I'm like, it's 9-0. Let's just go. Like, let's just finish this up. Like, what's the point? I wasn't going to let Shane just like fucking run past me. So I played defense on him but it's like,
well, I'm sure.
What are you going to do?
I'm sure you guys will cover it on Skanks with Dave or at least talk about it.
I don't think so. I think it's being completely, put, or maybe when Matt and Shane will come on and talk about it or whatever. But
well,
I think maybe in a week or so they can come on.
I'm glad it could make the beginning of our show awkward. I'm glad that problem could breach our show. If you guys are going to bring it up on Skanks, I'm glad we could do it here.
What's good radio anymore, man?
I'm kidding, dude. I'm fucking busting balls.
But what is good radio? I'm
busting.
Telling me don't bring everything out. It's like don't bring it to the show. Like, what are we doing? Are we sharing our lives with
balls? I'm busting your balls. Did you think I was being serious when I called this an infomercial for Gas Digital Network 2 weeks ago? No, I was kidding.
I don't remember that, but that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I'm fucking kidding.
For the record, on this sheet that I didn't write.
That's good, right? We're fucking around.
So if I didn't make this sheet right here. It says in big bold print, basketball game story.
Yeah, I was making the joke that
what am I going to do?
If you're not going to bring it up on Legion of Skanks, that was the joke. It was that was going to.
It's going to come up on Legion of Skanks, I'm sure, at some point. But we're going to have it when they have them on.
But it went totally undiscussed today. I thought that you guys would spend the whole episode today talking about it.
No, I thought it'd be funnier to discuss the whole thing and show the tape and stuff in person, but these millennials and their social media, everyone's got to jump on, give their thing.
Well, good news. South Carolina is executing people by firing squad.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Just give one of those old fucking radio.
Hey, dude, I slapped a blind guy today. Want to see me want to see me suck my own dick about it?
That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see all of that on film.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That'd be pretty goddamn cool.
What'd you say, Lou?
How do we get him back?
How do we get who back?
How do I get your mic back?
Yeah, first things first. How do we get that mic back?
No.
Still busted, dude. Everything's falling apart.
Everything's ruined. Black Lou, your thoughts?
How do we get him back?
Who?
Shane and the gang. I know you're a natural-born competitor. I think it's just your competitive spirit.
There's no getting back. Well, I'm competitive in the sense that, like, let's go have a competitive. I'm saying that was the point. The time was wasted on a game that was never going to be competitive.
It should have been competitive, is what you're saying.
It was never going to, that game, that 2-on-2 game was never going to be competitive. So what are we wasting our time for? There's no getting back, and I fucking love Shane. It's got nothing to do with it. It's just like, the whole thing was, like I said, we're talking out loud here, giving opinions on a thing. Me personally, it's like when we shoot teams to play pickup basketball, if it's crazy lopsided, we're like, now swing like one tall guy over to that team. Like, what are we doing? And if you argue for $1,000, like, well, yeah. I mean, okay, we were at a disadvantage no matter what. One of our players for sure doesn't understand the mechanics of basketball. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not the mechanics is the wrong word for it. This is the game. He doesn't understand the flow of the game of basketball.
I just want to see a fucking episode where Lewis just has to say, like, I don't understand basketball.
He was yelling it out loud yesterday.
That's what I wanted. That's why I said, if you're not going to talk about it on Legion of Skanks, I'm going to give you shit about it, because I want to see Lewis be like, I don't understand man games. I only know how to grab men and wrestle them.
Yeah, really.
It's like, learn how baseball works. I want to hear him say that. As a fan of Legion of Skanks.
I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but
I know.
But he will say overall, he doesn't know basketball at all. So that's fine. We knew that going in.
I told Chris O'Connor, I go, this is the benefit in being very loud about saying you suck at sports.
For the last,
by being like, Dylan's
let's
like,
operate as I blow at basketball. Let's operate under that. It's like, I think when it was 8-0, I was like, what's slaughter rule? Like, we just like stop? I don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. And Lewis didn't necessarily care from the get-go. Lewis going in for the bit.
Lewis came in and started, dude, just that. Again, I'm saying the funny part of it is how loud Lewis came into the gym, being like, fuck you, King is here, you fucking pussies. He was just yelling. There's all these people that were playing on the other end of the court that are like, who's this fucking guy?
Say what it was. All Asians.
All Asians. It was the Chinese national team warming up.
But I mean, you know what I mean? It was just like, I don't know. It just could have been a fun thing, and it was just not. It wasn't a fun thing. There's a bunch of people just fucking gathering around drinking.
Well, it makes you feel better. Or whatever. I got sore throat from doing broadcaster voice the entire time.
Why would that make me feel better?
I don't know, because, it's a waste of time. So you should know, everyone had a shitty time.
It's not a waste. No. Let me correct what I'm saying, by the way. It wasn't a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time at all. It was, in my eyes,
it was a waste of your time.
It was a complete waste of my time. And that's the position I have to not put myself in.
I understand that
anymore.
sentence. It was a complete waste of my time.
I've not put myself in that position anymore.
Totally.
And just like, and also, it would be a thing if I was like making some sort of a just like it would affect a way. I couldn't think of another situation outside of a sports bet against each other, but like I just wouldn't put myself in a situation like that with like Shane again. Do you know what I mean? Tell you my buddy Glenn. One time we were meeting up these 3 girls. He went off and ran off with the 3 girls. Didn't talk for a month, and then I was like, you know what, dude? I'll never be in a position where you can do that to me again.
Yeah.
I'll never trust that you're going to come back and grab us or whatever.
Did he just leave with him?
I don't know. Yeah, he just never came back or something. He was the one driving or whatever. Like no one had a car that night except him. But I forget exactly whatever the situation was. When I was like, I love Glenn. Mm-hmm. Love hanging out with Glenn. Glenn makes me laugh. He's a good buddy in so many ways. I was like, I'll never, when it comes to like pussy stuff like that, like I'll just never put myself in that situation.
Never let him nab 3.
Just never put in a situation like come back and grab us. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you promise you're going to come back and grab? I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't put myself. And by the way, this is teenagers. There's, it's a zillion years ago. I'm saying just the idea of the thing. I'm like, oh, it's like I see. It's like a person who's like, I'd rather like have this like gloaty like thing. By the way, Lewis may have argued the same argument that Shane made if sides were flipped.
That it was 2-on-2.
Absolutely, not even arguing that.
Can I give you an idea of what if? Mm-hmm. What if Kid Rock's friendship?
Yeah,
comes down to a 1-on-1 game of you and Shane, right there in the Kid Rock bar.
Right in the Kid Rock bar,
half court. He's got a half court.
No, I don't want to get elbowed anymore or pushed. 2 hands.
But what would you bet Kid Rock's friendship? If it's like, I'll bet you my friendship, whoever wins this game.
I'm not going to be friends with Kid Rock.
Dude, don't say that. You don't know that's not going to happen. A month from now, you could be ball with the ball with him.
Who knows, man? Wearing a fur coat on stage.
That'd be fucking great. I'm ready for the fur coat era of Big J.
It could be. But no, let me make that clear. I said before, I'm not mad at Shane. It's not a thing. He wrote the thing with me today. He's like, you're upset with me, and I don't like that. I love you. You're upset with me. It's like, it's not upset. I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, that could have been a fun thing. Mm-hmm. And choices were made to make sure it wasn't fun. And I guess just for me, it wasn't fun for me. Like, Lewis,
I understand that. I completely understand that. You're the person that plays. You're the person that understands basketball. As we've made crystal clear, Lewis does not understand world sport rules.
World spinning. Who knows? We could have lost 11-0, 3-on-3. Absolutely possible.
What if Lewis comes back and he's like, he hears this and he's like, "Fuck you! I know basketball. Let's fucking run it back."
No, I mean, let's talk about this. I'm not upset with Lewis. Lewis came and did exactly what he could do.
Yeah,
he did. He ran around.
Lewised it up.
Well, we said it.
You don't see that in the video.
What me and Dave both said he would do. Lewis run around like a lunatic and fucking like bother the shit out of like Shane or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, the plan was going to be with the 3-on-3 thing was like the battle will be Lewis versus Shane. Like Lewis will play rough with Shane because Shane down low, he like pushes and bangs and elbows and stuff. So like Lewis will bang in there with him and I can like double him up. That was like the any sort of plan we'd have. And then it was just like, no, well, clearly I have to guard Shane. Like McCusker's going to run past me like a fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like it's going to shoot past me like a bullet.
Yeah.
So I got to lay back.
He had those legs out last night. He was letting you know.
Yeah,
he's got speed.
Fucking play, man. And Shane's a fucking athlete, so it's like, was at least an athlete, a competitive athlete at a time. So like, not long ago.
Dude, D1 is play football.
No shit. That's what I'm saying. So that's my point. It was just like, what could it like? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You give me a bunch of more tries, like I'll score. I've scored on Shane. It's not a matter of that. It's like, but
it would have been easier if you're saying if you would have had a Dylan out there shooting threes to stretch out Shane and
when I tried to bust inside, they just converged on me, the two of them.
Yeah.
Because you might as well.
Yeah, it was double team.
You take a shot that Lewis is going to shoot a 3-pointer. Like,
you did a triple fake, and then even got the ball off at one point when they were doubling you.
Or I got fouled several. Again, 11-0, 3-on-3. I'm not even having this conversation. I'm like, damn, dude, we fucking folded. We go, but this was a game that was unwinnable. And I don't know why everybody wanted to play a game that was just like a Of course, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the Washington Generals. But I think those guys can dunk.
No.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So for and by the way, I've had a gun up my ass. I'm all for the humiliation joke.
Yeah.
Make all the humiliation jokes. It's not about that. It was just like, damn, dude. I should value my time better. I shouldn't have extended myself to do a thing where it was like, Dave didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Shane didn't give a fuck about it being fun.
Dave,
so it was like,
Dave not showing's a bummer.
That's what I did.
Bummed, right when you got that text when we were watching the Sixers game, I was like, damn.
What?
When you're like, Dave's not, you're like,
don't worry, Sixers lost too. Dropped the game in the fourth quarter to the Milwaukee Bucks late in the game. But I'll tell you what, Dan, can I tell you something? This is some guy. It's Terminator Timeline's going to mess this up, but slept in my new room last night and
goes to 2 bedrooms.
Fucking loved it.
Yeah,
really. Yes,
Desi and Lucy style.
I really enjoyed myself. Cool breeze. I can close it and control it. Fell asleep. Big old tube.
Imagine that. But wait, yeah, you do have a TV in that room.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big old.
I
biggie old.
I didn't think you had a TV in that room. Imagine if you get a canopy.
It's going to affect the TV watching.
Oh, well, just open the curtains.
Maybe have to be a pretty high canopy,
or just put a smaller TV in the canopy.
Oh my God! Don't say things like that.
Right up in the corner,
a canopy TV.
And then what you can do is
for my laying on my back with my hand behind my head, laying.
And then when you open it up, you can turn the canopy TV into security. You can look like a drug dealer.
I can look like a drug dealer. Our list is always great. Like the set list here we have.
Yeah.
Because just like things like winning time, great new show. Discuss. All things said. Love Shane. I love Matt McCusker. Great dude. Tommy Pope, I feel bad, came out for nothing.
He was warmed up. He literally, like before the game, was like, I'm just going to go work out. And I was like, you should. This is a great gym.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm dressed for it. I'm here. He's like, I just did warm-up exercises. I was like, yeah, go work out, dude. Because at the last moment, they're like, yeah, we're just doing 2-on-2. And he was like, I think Tommy was as mad as you were about not playing.
I thought that it was just known that Dave might bail and there was going to be an alternate. I thought that was part of the deal.
There's always a chance.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that.
I thought that was part of the deal. Yeah. And it was just going to be Dylan or Tom.
Us and the broadcast team, we didn't know.
I thought they were warming up. I was like, wait, are they playing 2-on-2?
We got to take a break pretty soon. I know the day's all broken up weird. We got weird guesty situations tonight.
We got a weird one.
Everything's popping and zipping. Is she here? Is our first guest here?
Yeah.
She's already here? Okay, well, then let's do it. We'll take our first break. We'll come back. Viva Los, Matt and Shane Secret Podcast Basketball Squad. They MSSP rules, Legion of Skanks rules. And I burned my jersey last night.
Did you really?
No.
I didn't. That would have been fucking awesome.
But I will throw it directly in the garbage as soon as it's off the floor.
You got to film that.
What?
If you're going to do that, film it.
Destroying the jersey?
Yeah. Or do it at Skanks.
Dude, I'm going to become the king of no.
Do it, dude.
The king of no.
They're going to be the most sought after man in Hollywood.
No one's coming knocking for me on Hollywood.
Or in
king of no.
Comedy, whatever, in entertainment.
Yes. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
Online shopping is here to stay, which means your business needs to be ready to keep up with the pace. With ShipStation, you'll never worry about shipping again. ShipStation handles all your shipping needs quickly, affordably, and painlessly, and is already trusted by over 100,000 e-commerce sellers. ShipStation helps you. I don't know why I said that sentence like that. ShipStation helps
Excitably?
you. No, I said it like broken, where I was like, e-commerce sellers. ShipStation helps you keep track of your orders from any sales channel. Easily find the best shipping carrier with deeply discounted rates and automates just about any shipping task. With just a few clicks, you'll save time, save money, and save your sanity. Plus, ShipStation works with every carrier, so you can always find the best fit for you. Make shipping the easy part of having an online store. You have bigger ideas to think about. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. Use our offer code of Bonfire to get a 60-day free trial. That's a 2-month free trial of no-hassle, stress-free shipping. Go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in Bonfire. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Do you know who fortune favors?
The bold most of the time.
Do you know who else?
Shoots. Aquariuses?
Now, some, but the strong and the brave. For your business to break out of anything holding you back, you need business checking as brave as you are. I mean, walk through the streets at night carrying a big stick brave.
Do it.
Introducing Novo Business Checking, the take no crap business checking.
They'll bank at your house.
No, you better watch your back. Novo's always around the corner. Novo is powerfully simple business checking, and unlike traditional banking, Novo has no minimum balances, fun, no transaction limits, awesome, and no hidden fees, woo-hoo. Instead of a one-size-fits-all approach, Novo is customized to your business to save you time and free up cash flow. With seamless integrations to Stripe, Shopify, QuickBooks Online, and more, sign up for Novo for free and join the community of over 150,000 fearless small businesses who found the customizable business checking solution that admires their brave. Sign up for your free business checking account right now at novo.co/bonfire. Plus, the Bonfire listeners get access to over $5,000 in perks and discounts. Go to novo.co, that's novo.co/bonfire, and sign up for free. Novo Platform Incorporated is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided by Middlesex Federal Savings, FA, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, that's the sound of a sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. Shopify gives entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big business. So upstarts, startups, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere, synchronize your online and in-person sales, and effortlessly stay informed. Shopify has the tools and resources that make it easy for any business to succeed, from down the street to around the globe. Reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. More than a store, Shopify grows with you. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Go to shopify.com/bonfire, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features. Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/bonfire right now. Shopify.com/bonfire. Fortune favors the bold, the strong, the brave. For your business to break out of anything holding you back, you need business checking as brave as you are. Introducing Novo Business Checking. Novo is powerfully simple business checking, and unlike traditional banking, Novo has no minimum balances, no transaction limits, and no hidden fees. Instead, it's a one-size-fits-all. Instead of the one-size-fits-all, I really almost told you guys that Novo was one-size-fits-all. It's not. It's the opposite. It's customized to your business to save you time and free up cash flow. With seamless integrations to Stripe, Shopify, QuickBooks Online, and more, sign up for Novo for free. Join the community of over 150,000 fearless small businesses who have found the customizable business checking solution that admires their brave. Sign up for your free business checking account right now at novo.co/bonfire. Plus, the Bonfire listeners get access to over $5,000 in perks and discounts. Go to novo.co/bonfire to sign up for free. Novo Platform Incorporated is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided by Middlesex Federal Savings, FA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, we both got it. So you're welcome, Novo.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan So.
And you know what's funny? I can't think of the other name I was thinking, but she was already right to the stage. And I did this with Jordan Jensen, too. Just the alliteration got me in the thing, and I went, Jordan. I'm like, stop walking so fast and step back, Jordan, please. Jordan,
you're approaching too fast.
It was so Chloe came up, and I was like, Chloe, and
You didn't even say Chloe.
No, I had Chloe.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Oh, maybe.
What was it?
Not?
You didn't say.
Do you remember what it was, Chloe?
You didn't even say Chloe.
That's interesting.
This lady!
Probably better because
it
it looks
good.
like I didn't forget. Well, because it looks like I didn't forget the just the last name, but I had Chloe. I think it's whatever the girl's name is on SNL. I had her just last name just going over and over in my head when I was singing. I'm like, Chloe. It was the ending of what I was expecting, and I'm like,
yeah.
And I was like, Chloe, can you go back there, please, and let me take another shot at this?
Please, God, give me the name.
No, it was chill because I got some more steps in because you were like, just turn around.
Turn around, go back there.
Like,
200 meters.
Yeah, you were like, turn around, and then I walked back to the entrance, and then I had.
I wanted to give a proper intro. It was. I hate that. I hate.
Did you get the proper intro? Did you like?
Yes, I got it. But it's like I just fucking whiffing the first time. You're like, jerk off,
dude.
It's in fairness. My 7th hour of talking in a row on Mondays.
Yeah, I think I was just like, don't worry about my name. I'm just here because Big J's going through a lawsuit.
I'm here to help out legal funds.
I'm just the girl here.
Yeah, they
because we have a quota. I have to hit it, or else somebody comes and checks on me.
One year, they had me host the Montreal New Faces Unwrapped, and so they were like, "That's very important to get the names right." Mm-hmm. And there were 2 people that happened where I was like, no. I just like lost it, and I had to like pull out a paper and be like, I'm sorry. This is from San Antonio. You're like, fuck, dude.
You're like, I'm
sorry. And this is like, that's their biggest moment. They're in the back like, this is going to change my life. And I'm like, I still think the funniest one ever was when Mike Yard was hosting one of my Montreal auditions. He brought me up as Todd Motor. I'm in my friend Kristen's phone as Todd Motor.
Well, with Jordan Jensen, who's also hilarious, like it was an alliteration. My first time saying her name, like full name ever. So I went, Jordan. And then as soon as I started saying Jordan, I was like, Jordan's last name? No, it's it's like it was just complete,
Michael Jordan. My fuck,
complete flub again.
Big J, who do you think's funnier, me or Jordan Jensen?
Nice. Chloe just coming in.
That was a good Jordan Jensen.
Yeah, just came right in, and you're like, I'm going to make a rival. Do it. Say who it is.
I actually announced Ian Lara as Ian Hunt, and Ian Hunt's not even black.
Yeah, different Ian. Completely different race and everything.
He's like a Spanish white dude.
And he's like, what the fuck are
you
talking about?
And he doesn't even I don't even know if he works any of the same places.
Nervous pressure never goes away. Me and Bobby Kelly took turns and sometimes together introduced Ari to come out on from backstage. Just give it you guys ready to have fun, God Mike. And just like, I remember before we're getting ready to do it, it's like, all right, guys, we're ready to start the show. So you guys want to come backstage tonight? Far more than my comedy set. I'm like, this is the thing where I'm going to say, what's up, wrong city? Or, hey, you guys having a good time, fun tonight?
Whenever I get it right and I'm like happy I got it right, I'll just repeat it a bunch of times to be like, see, I fucking did it right. When I used to host a Monday nights at Caroline's, when I'd say I'd just say, I'd be like, all right, that day, huh? Greg Jacobs.
You call every comedian going forward that name.
Yeah, that's great. Fuck, it's not Greg Jacobs anymore. Black Lou found a great story from OnlyFans, an OnlyFans model, not from OnlyFans. It's about an OnlyFans model that
he found about by being a subscriber to
OnlyFans. A dedicated subscriber to OnlyFans.
Jeez, can you go to a page now that's not just Chris Rock getting slapped in the face?
And by the way, it's all the pages are just his reaction face.
I mean, poor guy at this point.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
It hurt.
Oh, every picture is like, oh, that's unpleasant.
Everyone hurts again.
But this OnlyFans model discovered, if you can go up, Christine.
That's a toothy hug.
A stalker had been creeping down from her attic to film her naked body while she slept. A lot of questions on this one.
My first one was already answered. It wasn't one of the questions much as I needed to be confirmed. It's definitely an Asian person, right?
Well, they said that
climbing down from the rafters.
She said she's been sharing the same. Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
They go, well, first they descended, and I go, let me stop you there. It's Asian, right?
Well, I would have gone with a female Jew.
Oh,
in the attic.
Oh.
writing in her diary.
Are you possessed by the ghost of Anne Frank to take pictures of my naked body?
Yeah, he goes, no, just Anne Frank up here.
By the way,
no problems.
Not Asian. 20-year-old Mauricio Damian Guerrero.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No, but one of them's Asian.
Had been hiding in the woman's attic and descending to her at night to film her in her bedroom while she slept, stealthily lifting the sheets to record her naked body. That's got to be...
Go back up to him again?
It's kind of like how women sometimes when they have a dude over, they wake up before him and put on makeup just so when they wake up they look beautiful. It's like she slept in the nude on purpose because she knew he was there.
Posed perfectly?
Yeah.
She goes, if I sleep like this, my tits press together.
She's like, this is my good side.
Yeah.
She goes, Tuesdays through Thursdays I perv bait.
Yeah. I'm having another sexy loud dream. And he's like, hold your hand.
Yeah, she poured water under where she slept to make it look like she's having a wet dream.
I have to sleep in baby oil, so I'm all slick for my dreams.
It'd be funny if you know the pictures like he's like lifting up a sheet and taking pictures, and like she's like spreading lip and like sucking her own tit. It's all with her eyes closed.
She's snoring in between it.
Double dildoing herself.
This guy's like, I can't handle this.
He goes, oh my God, you are working this camera.
We found the pervert. He came to death. He's just like,
in an attic.
He wouldn't stop coming back. He came every night.
My balls dried up and I died.
I guess he would sneak into
her
attic. He'd sneak into the attic first and then come down the attic.
They claim he stole her underwear, attempted to place a tracking device on her car, and even made copies of her house keys so he could come and go as he pleased. That's fucking commitment.
I mean,
that's stalker, you know.
And not an Asian.
Nope.
Crazy enough, everybody.
Is that even a stalker if he's already in the home? That's kind of like
a squatter at that point.
Yeah, right.
I've got a dangerous squatter.
He goes, Miss, I don't know how to tell you this. Stay right there, Christine. Miss, I don't know how to tell you this. He's got squatter's rights. Yeah, he's got 90 days.
I mean, that's next level.
Yeah. Well, apparently the police department responded to a frantic 4:43 a.m. call from a woman claiming she had awoke to a man standing in her bedroom doorway staring at her. When officers arrived, they spotted a man on the roof and arrested him on burglary charges. Got to dress like Santa if you do this.
Yeah, right.
You just have to dress like Santa.
I would have been like, stop smoking crack. That's a shadow person.
Ho, 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 Mr. Police Officer.
I was just checking in to see if she had been naughty.
Let me look at your phone, Santa. No, you don't know.
Oh, come on, dude. Mrs. Claus will kill me.
Here's some coal. And then he just takes a shit on her.
Officer Jacobs, is it? Don't do that.
You don't want to be a bad boy,
But it soon emerged that wasn't the only time he'd allegedly broke in. The woman told police he was one of her OnlyFans subscribers, whom she had been in contact with back in October. She admitted she had given him her old address because he wanted to buy her and send her a fireplace. What?
Oh, that's very Santa-like.
And a TV. He's like, how can I get into your house if I don't give you a fireplace?
And a TV?
Down the chimney.
Santa loves sluts, and he loves to pop in on them and see them doing naughty things.
Dude, you cracked the case.
Yeah, this is just Santa Claus, dude. Say what you want. The suspect, Saint Nicholas. But soon she regretted it. Yeah, that's how that usually goes. Unless it's an Amazon wish list.
Soon she regretted it.
Despite telling him she did not want to meet in person, she said he got pushy, and according to the criminal complaint obtained by Philly Voice, they then turned up at her doorstep. She said he admitted making the 6.5 hour drive from Pennsylvania.
And what's this? Just like Jada Pinkett Smith, Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are also in an open marriage.
Yeah. The woman told police she was scared, but felt like she had to be nice at that point.
Oh, no longer naughty.
She woke up at one point he was there.
Hey! You know how quickly...
Hello, I was here taking some pictures.
How quickly you have to go from scared to nice? You're like, oh.
I wonder if he went into like scared mode or if he was just like that. The scariest thing is that person's not also freaked out.
Yeah.
You'd almost want them to also be like, oh God, I'm caught, and like run off.
Yeah.
If you wake up and he goes, shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, then you're like, oh, yeah, you're man, like, this guy's got a plan.
Oh, no.
You think she went to nice because she realized she's like, I need a toaster, actually. I need to get more shit out of this guy.
She goes, that fireplace was fucking awesome. This guy really came through.
She's like, fucking love this TV. How about a PS4? Yeah. What PS? I don't know.
It's 5, but it's all right. You could probably get a PS4 on discount at this point.
She's going to say to a friend at some point, though, like, guy did drive 6.5 hours for me.
That's how fucking hot I am. It's going to be in her bio. I'm so sexy. You drive 7 hours.
Got a Mexican lunatic to drive 6.5 hours to break in and take a chance that won't get caught taking naked pictures of me.
From bumfuck Pennsylvania.
I always say, like, I know, like, if a guy's hot enough, if I'm hot enough for a guy to murder me, like, that's killing it.
You'll feel good?
That's hot.
As the lights go out, you'll be like,
yeah,
that is.
I get it.
That is it. That should be a genre of hot.
Do you think Nicole Brown Simpson felt that way? She was like, oh, OJ's obsessed with me.
Like, oh my God, he's obsessed. He doesn't want anyone to have me. I'm going to die.
Look what he just did to that waiter.
Well, I did Ron Goldman first. You think she was like, classic OJ. You can't let me do anything.
Yeah.
God, Arenthal, stop.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you can do this to every friend I make? Oh my God, you're so jelly.
I left my sunglasses and we had a moment. Guerrero admitted entering the home with a pry bar and stealing keys to make duplicates at Home Depot before returning them. Dude, someone just having a fucking basic conversation with him at Home Depot while he's copying the keys. He's like, can I have 2 of those, please? 2 of the silver, 2 of the gold. What are these for? He's like, just, a friend's house.
No, he was probably like, me and my wife.
Yeah. It's late. I had to get keys before she goes to work and wakes up.
He's like, we're taking it to the next level.
You know where I can find garden benches?
Do you guys have any sort of a thing to let me scale the walls?
I need duct tape, rope,
grappling
a
hook?
Large bag. They're like, you're just the 4th person to come in today doing that. We actually have a special on body bags.
I don't know what's up with you guys, but you guys are just pulling them right off the fucking...
Do you have some suction cup gloves? He goes, no. And he goes, you should make those.
He goes, you know what? That's not a bad idea. We should have a human Spider-Man aisle.
We have a discount for you, Santa Claus.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. She and her young child went to stay at her mother's house. So there's a kid in the house, which is worse. Guerrero somehow obtained that address too and made himself a semi-permanent resident at her mom's. This is her mom's house. The woman's mother began noticing odd things about the house, like windows left being open or her house keys disappearing and mysteriously reappearing.
Wow.
She's like, God, I am an alcoholic.
That's like that movie from the 50s, Gaslight. Have you ever heard of that?
No, it got popular, though, because of the term, right? Everyone started watching it.
Yeah. That's because women started getting, like, dumped, and they just started
They're like, I couldn't be dumped.
Every time you get broken up, I'm like, he was gaslighting me.
He love-bombed me. It's like, no, it was a relationship that didn't work.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Every time.
The dramatic turns.
Yeah. Once women learned the word gaslighting, it was just over for men.
Yeah. That's like their new term. Like, sorry, you gaslit me.
And then when men learned the word bipolar.
She's bipolar. What do you want me to do?
Every woman's like, he's a narcissist, and every guy's like, she's bipolar.
It's just a Mexican standoff with just guns at each other.
It's basically the real what's behind it is he does cocaine and she has her period. That's actually what goes behind it.
I don't know. It's hot and cold. She's fucking bipolar. I don't fucking trust her. After arresting him, police said they found videos and photos of the woman naked and asleep with the sheets pulled up to expose her lower half.
Dan, your guess, for the record, at one point, when the cops looked at them, did one of them go like, nice?
He goes, Vince. Vince. He goes, sorry, Officer Vince. Goes, third picture.
Yeah.
Third picture, he goes.
And he goes, man, you see the video and pictures that guy took of that naked sleeping girl? He goes, yeah, dude. He goes, the fifth one from the top, right? Yeah. Whoa.
I'll register those. They go, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to evidence.
I gotta collect the body for evidence. Bring her home for evidence.
Miss, can I see?
How many pictures were there? I don't know, 10, 4, maybe just 4.
4. Miss, we're going to have to see your body to make sure this is you from the video.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out there's a lot more semen on her than just one guy.
Nice.
He goes, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's you. That's you, all right. Let me see. He holds a picture up this next one. He goes, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's you, all right.
When interviewed, he insisted to detectives that the woman had told him she wanted a man to be obsessed with her and stalk her. Yeah. Oh, man. Honestly, for being batshit crazy, that guy did have a good defense where he's like, fuck that, dude. She wanted it.
Dude, I had a stalker.
Really?
And he would come to he started coming to all my comedy shows, and I blocked him. And then he kept coming because, people can see when you have shows. And then once I blocked him, he came to one of my shows and he brought another girl.
Weird.
And sat in the front row to make me jealous. And then he didn't even say hi, and it pissed me off.
I'm starting to think that this guy might have a case. Chloe's like letting him, and she goes, and I unblocked him, and then he blocked me.
I saw him, I was like, what a psycho.
But being at your shows a bunch, what's the separation between, it's going to be a hard thing to delineate, being a fan and being a stalker. So I just love your comedy.
DMing me nonstop. Like, can I take you out? Can I take you out?
And crazy. Was he saying any crazy shit or just like not getting the hint?
It was getting just like really weird. Like, I don't know. He would ask me like what I want for breakfast and where I live.
Well, he'd like to apologize. DJ Lou, say you're sorry.
You're here before.
You want to stop it?
Yeah. I'll stop it.
You want to knock it off?
I'm sorry.
That's quite enough out of you.
I just like her comedy.
Guerrero told the detectives he said he was there. The reason he broke in was to retrieve a fireplace, TV, and some other personal items he had claimed he had left in her old apartment during a previous visit. Oh. That's even funnier. Being like, no. Her old place I used to break in and watch her sleep. And that was more comfortable. I had my munch nest. I had my blanket, my favorite blankets there.
Yeah, I think she has about 5 or 6 of my CDs.
He goes, can we see in the apartment? He goes, you're going to need to go up into the heating ducts.
when he stalks, he wants to be comfortable.
Yeah. I brought my favorite slippers over there.
He's like, I can't stalk unless it's a certain temperature.
Oh, my God, my favorite sweats.
You got one of those foldy chairs with the drink holders in it. He goes, I need that.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of outside sports.
Yeah. I need one of those old TVs with a giant antenna. He goes, I got to watch my baseball.
My sweatbands.
How do you take back a fireplace?
I don't know. With a crowbar, apparently.
It's a lot of work.
It's probably not that big. Yeah, he brought a dolly also.
Yeah.
He had his toothbrush there in the bathroom.
He goes, I'm here for the fireplace, but I also got four guys in a fucking van outside ready to move this thing.
I want his towels.
Yeah.
I would like.
In the attic, officers said they found evidence he had been there for some time, including food, headphones, and a cup with urine in it. Oh. They also found a tile tracking device.
Yeah. I was just here to steal back my used underwear in her size out of her hamper. Thank you, officer. I'll wait outside while you collect those, please.
They definitely were like hooking up.
I don't think so because they were saying.
I mean, that guy. Look at that guy.
The prosecutors didn't want him to be released. He was released with pretty strict bail conditions, but it's an ongoing concern of ours.
$2,500 is crazy low. For somebody who was going into someone's attic.
Who's living in your house. Guerrero is required to wear a GPS tracking bracelet, and he has been ordered not to enter the state of New Hampshire or have any contact with the victim.
Oh, this happened in New Hampshire?
He's from Pennsylvania, and he would drive the 6.5 hours to New Hampshire to
He's like, guys, I'd love to hang out tonight for the fiesta, but I have to do a photo shoot upstate a little bit.
Guys, where are you going? He goes, I gotta drive to the girlfriend's house. We gotta play Obsessed or Not.
Yeah, she wants to play Stalker Lives in the Attic, takes pictures of me while I'm sleep game again.
And I went, babe, on poker night? And she was like, yeah.
Even he can't believe it. He's like, I can't believe she sleeps so heavy. I mean, she never wakes up.
It's impressive.
It's worth the drive, guys.
Honestly, you're a light sleeper. You're hearing me tinkle into that cup up in your attic.
He's like, oh, I'd love to see that, man. He goes, dude, come with me. I'm telling you, I don't know what this girl takes before she goes to bed, but she is outski.
I don't sleep well, but that's one of my fears of sleeping well, is that someone can just walk around and lift up. By the way, just the bottom half, just take pictures.
Christine, I sleep so not like deep sleep that I know there's times where Christine's just leaned over to kiss me on the cheek during a nap, and I've almost stone cold stunned her out of a complete sleep. I'm like, what is happening? Is there something going wrong?
Yeah.
Jay really wakes up like something.
I do that too. I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
I'll wake up from naps and just stand up. Like, what? Fuck you. You're not going to get me. I'm not weak.
Yeah. It's from my time in Fallujah.
Yeah. Are you a deep sleeper, Chloe?
Well, I was like on sleeping pills, so I just have crazy dreams.
Really? But
with
like
the
Ambien?
Well, I really abuse Ambien, so like I would take Ambien for naps.
Damn. How long do those naps go?
I was snorting it for naps at one point, and because I was like, I have to get to sleep now, and
damn, dude, that's like a turbo boost into the sleep world.
I told my doctor, he's like, how about Ambien? I'm like, I'll snort that shit for a nap. I don't think so.
Has any doctor ever been like, damn, when you say that?
My new doctor,
I'll snort for you.
My new doctor was like, you remind me of that girl from Euphoria.
That's not the comparison you want to get.
I was like, all right. He's like, but a little bit more peppy.
Yeah, he's like, you're a little cooler.
Maybe melatonin?
What did they?
Maybe some melatonin? No, it wouldn't work at this point.
That's for pussies. And
all right. Well, I was gonna try it.
Yeah, I was taking this other one. Like, there's like Seroquel and Trazodone.
Oh my God, we're already out of my pay grade.
Yeah, Seroquel.
She's like, we're at.
You're on Seroquel.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're on Seroquel. You go to Quillville, and then when I know other people who take Seroquel, I'm like, I'll see you in Quillville. I'll meet you at the park, or like Trazodone.
Hey, you want us to leave so you and Christine can cry your mascara off?
I used to call myself the Princess of Trazodonia because
dude,
I was on
I like you have all
many.
these Muhammad Ali nicknames for all your pill abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Trazistan. That's Trazofil.
I was like, dude, in Trazodonia last night, I went to the skate park and
I met
Tony Hawk.
Would you sleep long periods of time?
Yeah.
And you would have incredibly vivid dreams.
Yeah. Remember I told you I saw you jet skiing?
Yeah, I saw it stand. She's like, you're in my dream last night.
And
jet
you were
skiing.
amazing.
How was I?
Was he doing like those things where he rides the wave and does the flip?
No, it's because Jacob messaged me about Bonfire the day before, and then when someone tells me about something, and then all of a sudden, well, it was kind of creepy. I saw you, and you're like, I haven't seen you in forever. And you're like, hey, Chloe. I'm like, hey, Dan, you were in my dream last night. And then after I was like, that was kind of weird.
She's like, you were wave running. And
you were like, what were we doing? I was like, we went jet skiing. And you're like, thanks, that's sick.
Did he jump a thing of sharks like Fonzie?
Fuck, that would have been cool.
You cried like a little bitch.
Oh, probably.
Like, did I stick it? He goes, I woke up.
Nah.
When you were in the air.
Right.
And then I raped you. No.
I took pictures of you sleeping, your bottom half only. You took pictures of my soft wiener asleep?
Damn, snorting Ambien. I guess you can snort anything, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Never heard of anybody snorting Ambien.
What can I ask you? What you would snort it? How fast would it work?
Honestly, I don't even know if it was helpful.
You would just do it, and then the placebo effect. You're like,
it's actually the fastest if you chew a pill.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm, that's your bloodstream the fastest.
Like a guy.
If you don't snort Xanax, you should always chew it.
A guy.
So, FYI.
to all your listeners.
This is it's like pop-up video, but for pill abuse. Pop-up pill videos.
Who wants to date me?
Yeah.
A guy gave me and Ari a joint last weekend, and he goes, dude, there's I forget, he goes, there's coke in this and something else. I forget what the other thing was, but as he's handing it to us, I was like, isn't that just like burning cocaine? I was like, what is that possibly? He's like, oh no, dude, it does something. I go, I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't, because you got to cook it first.
It just burns.
Yeah, it just burns off. That's like the time I told you I thought I smoked coke, but really they just burned up fast, and it was all placebo effect. Where I was like, oh, I think,
oh my god.
Yeah, but I was hammered. I was fucking hammered, so I had no idea what was going on.
I'm doing long division math.
Yeah. sleeping, can you do it without pills now? Can you go to sleep
It's
without
really
pills?
hard.
Is it really?
Yeah, but
do
I'm
you
getting
just
better.
Do you just stay awake the whole night, or do you
I'll watch TV till 6 in the morning.
when you fall asleep, do you stay asleep?
I don't even know.
You just wake up and you're like,
I wake up like every hour, and like today I woke up at like 11, and then I went to get coffee. I can sleep really well on coffee. Like
you can drink coffee and
I'll
go
drink
right
a
to
cup
sleep.
of coffee and then I'll pass out.
Weird. Does it do like the opposite effect? Do you think it was because you were just banging rails of Ambien that your body's like caffeine? We process it different.
I do heroin and parkour.
I'm super up.
Yeah, I just like my sleep is just really off.
Yeah.
It's also because like I don't drink, so it's like, but I just get tired. I mean, I don't know. Before I do like a show or something, I'll drink a Red Bull, and then I'm just not tired for the night.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I've always wondered, like, going back to natural sleep after that.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's got to be really hard. You got to get your circadian rhythm. Isn't that what they call it?
How do you stay up all day?
I drink a lot of coffee. I also do small naps because I don't sleep well. So I do 15 to 20 minute naps.
My naps are about 3 to 4 hours.
Jesus. I get over an hour and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, that's why I think I should get into video games.
Yeah.
I don't nap at all. I don't sleep very much.
Really? You should start napping.
I don't know if I can nap. It's more just a all day long slow descent into madness.
Yeah. Just by the end of the night, you're just fucking ready to go crazy.
Ready to pop.
I like to get about 2 15 to 20 minute naps in at some point during the day. I'll block it off.
15 to 20?
Yeah.
You set an alarm? But how do you do that? Because if you set an alarm for 20 minutes, how do you know you're going to fall asleep right away?
Because I can go down quick.
Wow.
I can fall asleep very quickly. You give me like 20 minutes. You know what it was? It was from being hungover at jobs I hated all the time. I could go disappear and sleep for a little bit. I got really good at sleeping like this with my arms folded, like hobo style, and my chin in my chest.
I've done that before.
I could sleep really well like that, just by going into like a walk-in closet at fucking work and being like, I could sleep.
I'm good at plane sleeping because Ari and Bobby Kelly took pictures of me while sleeping on the plane, and I'm like, that's not how I feel like I look.
Were you like, was your mouth open?
No. It's just like, it just doesn't feel, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, really? That was time traveling for me. I was out.
Pictures when you're asleep, it's never good. You're never like, I like my face when I'm asleep. That's why this woman was like, Jesus, man.
You know, people take pictures of you while you're sleeping and post it. We hang out with a great bunch.
I think I'm a pretty sleeper.
Do you? Do you sleep with your hands on the side of your face?
Yeah, I can only sleep on my right side.
Only on your right side?
Only on my right side.
You don't roll over at all?
I've been trying to train myself to sleep on the left side, and I can't do it.
No snoring, no crazy noises?
You just sleep only on your right?
I can only sleep on my right side. I've been trying to sleep on my left side, and I can't do it.
I constantly shift right to left.
I sleep on my right side, and I have this little pillow that I have to hug when I sleep.
And then you're out.
And then I fall asleep. I have to hug this little pillow. That's it.
When you wake up, is the pillow gone ever?
No, it's still, I'm holding it.
Really?
Yeah.
I always wake up with, I told you, we ordered that.
I don't know why she was saying she held on to it, but in my mind I was picturing like, you know, people put pillows between their legs.
Yeah.
And that's where my mind was. And you went, do you ever wake up and the pillow's not there? I'm like, you think her pussy swallowed the pillow up?
No, I have to put part of my comforter in between my legs, but I can't put it like too far in, and then I sleep like that. And then, because I used to sleep with a stuffed animal, but then when I got older, I thought I can't do that anymore because it's immature, so I have to not use a stuffed animal.
Cast away the childlike things.
Yeah, because I'm adult.
Yeah.
Me and Dan have been thinking about playing with action figures again. I don't know why I said that out loud.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, do you know women who still have stuffed animals?
I do. Yeah. I have a bear I sleep with when Jay's not in town. Now I have a dog, but I do have a big bear.
I have a Cocker Spaniel stuffed animal.
Full size?
Yeah, no, it's this big.
Okay. I thought it was like a full. I'm like, that's a pretty.
You sleep with it?
Well, I'm trying not to.
Has it made like trips with you? Is it sentimental in that regard, or is it just
I bring
something?
it to rehab every time.
Every time?
Do they say hi to you?
Well, every time. Maybe you need to find a new stuffed animal.
Yeah. Do they say
that
hi?
one's giving you bad ideas.
They go, we're going to have to separate you from the dog. It keeps pulling you off the wagon.
Yeah. What do you think, Mittens? He goes, I think we need to get out of this place and try one more time to do it more responsibly.
Probably a highball can cure this.
That was a weird sentence. I always bring my stuffed animal to rehab.
At this point, I think we're fighting a losing battle.
I'm doing drugs in my apartment. I'm like, look away!
Yeah. I think there's a
But
two.
I love you, Chloe.
There's a 2-for-1 at Murphy's,
Like,
and
you
then we
don't
can
need
get
to
a
see
cap of heroin.
I have 2 stuffed animals I grew up with, Kitty and Cheetah, that live up in my closet, and I have my mom's stuffed animal that she grew up with. I've saved all.
Christine,
I brought them
it's
all
not
with
a
me.
stuffed animal. It's a Mexican boy who's taking pictures of you. I keep telling you
Just
that.
your bottom
You
half.
keep telling me it's a stuffed animal.
And Jay's letting you know he's lighting for him. He's been doing his lighting the entire time.
I said a little photo studio, if you will.
Have you ever left something at rehab and been like, oh shit, I left fucking
A turtleneck.
Yeah, I left my favorite turtleneck at rehab.
I trade clothes with people. in
Really?
Rehab, yeah. Like I got like weird T-shirts and stuff from like, because whenever you go to rehab, you get a best friend, and then sometimes and then obviously when you get out after like a month, you're like, why was I fucking talking to that psycho? One of my best friends in rehab this past time, like she's banned from every Home Depot on Long Island.
What? For what?
Stealing.
But the stories have to be incredible.
Yeah.
Why Home Depot? Does she steal copper
She
wire?
would steal copper wire and then resell it on Facebook Marketplace, and her boyfriend's in jail right now. And he's doing a bid, and he thinks that she's just staying with him to get street cred for doing a bid. And, because he's in there for, 2 counts of grand larceny.
Okay.
And,
And you guys are doing brunch from?
yeah, she was cool. She did she was into smoked a lot of crack and heroin, but she was my best friend there.
And you guys just hung out, and you were like, "Man, I like you."
She gave me this Foo Fighters T-shirt, and I gave her a Lacoste polo shirt. And,
Oh, damn!
Yeah, she brought her stuffed animal too.
Was it all just women in there?
No, it was co-ed. We had a talent show. I ran for mayor. But this was a really ghetto one. Someone brought a gun in at this
Nice.
rehab.
That's really funny. They
I'll
go, "This
teach
is
you."
my stuffed animal."
Dude, someone brought a gun. This psychopath brought in a gun.
This is my stuffed animal.
and
This is Sparky, and I will fuck
I can't
up.
sleep without him. Sorry.
And also, everyone's going to give me all the money they have on them.
that rehab was crazy. Yes, so this kid brought in a gun. They took away my shampoo, but he got a gun in there.
How was the gun revealed?
So what happened was nobody's a rat. You don't want to be a rat.
Yeah.
And because this rehab was super kind of, it was a rough crowd. And there were fights breaking out. And I've gone to the bougie ones, but I'm, now I'm just I've just I've just seen it all and nothing phases me anymore. So I've gone to the Malibu ones and shit, and this one I'm just whatever. And
you're an old timer. You're I know how this goes.
Come on.
I've hung out with
Give me my little tiny Dixie cup of pills and let's
Yeah.
go.
oh, they just
You start calling policies they run. They go, "You guys still doing CR walks?"
like
They're
the
how did you know
the
that?
Suboxone line? I don't
Yeah.
even take Suboxone, but I would just hang out on the sub line.
That's so funny. You go, Suboxone people, listen, they're heroin addicts, so they're better at music. They know better music.
No, I love the heroin addicts. They're my favorite because the drug addicts are the coolest ones. The alcoholics are losers. I talk about this in stand-up, so I just only hang out with the drug addicts. I like to hang out with the people who shoot coke because they're psycho. They got the best stories.
How about the actual internal hospital codes, the rehab codes?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Stephanie gets 616? That sucks.
Right.
You go, dude, that was crazy. There was a code yellow while a guy was 431 and we didn't even know what to do. And honestly, it was movie night. So I'm not moving.
Yeah.
It's Sleepless in Seattle in the commissary.
He goes, we get a 4:30 alarm. Every single week.
It's one of my favorite Colin Quinn jokes is in New York Story where he's the teenagers are talking like cops and the cops are talking like teenagers. The cops are like, yo, homeboy, where's your man at? And he's like, nah, he's a captain. He got to get out of the car. This is a 6:30. He's a captain.
Wait, so this kid, he was definitely schizophrenic, and he had the gun, and he was in the cafeteria one day, and everyone's in there 100 people. There was probably 80 guys in the rehab and 30 women, and he just randomly stood up during lunch, and he goes, "I don't trust none of y'all. Fuck y'all." And then everyone's then this dude stood up and he went to staff. He goes, "Just so you know, Kevin's got a gun." And the staff was like, "Oh my God." And he ran to his room, got his gun that he was hiding in this rapper's toilet who was there. This older dude who's a big rapper was randomly in there and so he ran into the bathroom outside of the cafeteria with the gun and locked himself in there. They called the SWAT team.
Damn.
And the SWAT team came and they locked us in the cafeteria. And this one woman who was this crackhead, shot, total, like blonde woman who's in her 50s. She stands up and she goes, "Fuck 12, I got warrants," and walks out, and everyone just starts laughing at her.
That's so fucking funny. She's like, "I'm not getting busted for this fucking asshole."
It was fun.
Damn, have you seen anyone?
It was fun.
Have you seen anyone outside of rehab that you were like became friends with and then lost track of and then bump into him later?
Yeah, like I'm really good friends with this guy from when I went to rehab in Malibu. He is really funny. He's like my boyfriend in Malibu, and I loved him. He was really funny. He used to hang out at the Playboy Mansion a lot, and they let him take home a monkey one time from the Playboy Mansion. And he brought it home with him, and he was like, "You know how hard it is to like try to do drugs when you have a monkey in your apartment?"
Yeah,
oh my god!
And he was like saying the monkey would like break light bulbs and like rip pages out of books, and
it's a monkey.
Yeah. Dude, monkey's gonna monkey.
And he would like take the monkey on walks when he was all fucked up.
I don't know. I don't care how much cocaine you're on. You got to know a monkey's gonna monkey.
I loved him.
Did you?
Yeah. He like made a bunch of money when he was young, and he was
I think the monkey.
And he bought a T-Rex claw.
That's fun.
I was like, "Where do you put it?" He's like, "On an art stand, obviously. You fucking idiot."
Whoa.
And I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh, I love you. Chloe, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Chloe LeBranch.
Damn, really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, May 7th at Vulcan Gas Company in Austin, Texas. Go
Chloe's
get tickets.
Absolutely hilarious.
Thanks.
Go check her out.
Chloe's Show podcast, available everywhere you download podcasts. And again, Austin, Texas. Go see her. May 7th, Vulcan Gas Company. BigJComedy.com. He's going to be in Ontario.
Wait, is that spelled wrong? Is it the Clo Show?
It's the Close Show.
Close show. Sorry. I
haven't done the podcast in like a year, but
okay.
I'm going to start it again.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry.
Start it back up. Ontario Improv this Thursday through Saturday. Big J is going to be there with Jason Ellis, and then that's March 31st through April 2nd. Then he's going to be at the DC Improv with Louis J. Gomez. Go Bananas in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, Nashville, and Austin, Texas. Tickets and other tour dates, visit bigjcomedy.com.
Dan Soder, Hollywood, it's too late. Comedy Store is sold out. Maybe standby. You can try. But the 1st and 2nd of April, everyone, this Friday and Saturday is going to be at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco. After that, Rhode Island coming up. And then, of course, at Moon Tower Festival, he's be headlining the Paramount Theater. That is in Austin, Texas, Thursday, April 21st, the day before the Bonfire show. Go get tickets to the standalone show. You don't have to have badges for the festival.
Yeah.
You can just come see the show on its own individually. So again, get tickets for that and all of Dan's tour dates at dansoder.com. We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
We got some guests.
Watching me song, it made me think like, imagine you get kidnapped or abducted and you wake up and that song's playing and it's like, this is gonna be a wild run.
I was right. Yeah.
I'm fucked.
I'd be in the back making noises when they pulled the gag out of my mouth. I'd be like, do you know this is Berry Gordy's son? And the only reason this song was a hit because he...
Shut up and read the demands.
Online shopping is here to stay, everybody, which means your business needs to be ready to keep up the pace. With ShipStation, you'll never worry about shipping again. ShipStation handles all your shipping needs quickly, affordably, and painlessly, and is already trusted by over 100,000 e-commerce sellers. ShipStation helps you keep track of orders from any sales channel, easily find the best shipping, and I did it again, Dan. I did it, Dan.
What, jumped the line?
I jumped the line. Easily find the best shipping carrier with deeply discounted rates and automates just about any shipping task with just a few clicks. You'll save time, you'll save money, and you'll save your sanity. Plus, ShipStation works with every carrier, so you can always find the best fit for you, making shipping easy part of having an
You got it.
No, I don't like this, Dan. This is our first one. This is a new read for ShipStation. Long time, but new read. Make shipping the easy part of having an online store. You have bigger ideas to think about. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. Use the offer code BONFIRE to get a 60-day free trial. That's 2 months of free, no-hassle, stress-free shipping. Go to ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in Bonfire. That's ShipStation. Make ship happen. They know what they did there.
Really?
They know what they did.
Oh, man, we're all special, right? Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that, so they have 7 different mattress models to choose from. They got soft, medium, firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even the Helix Plus mattress for plus-size folks. So if you're looking for a mattress, go take the quiz. You take the quiz. Oh, yeah, go right.
Is this the wrong read?
It's the one after 5.
It's not Steven Singer?
No.
That's the last one.
Steven Singer's last.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyways,
job, Lou.
as I was saying, dude, take the quiz, order the mattress that you're matched to.
You may have seen his billboards. I hate Steven Singer. Well, Steven Singer is actually a jeweler, but who hates him? Well, other jewelers hate him. Why? Because Steven makes buying real diamond jewelry for someone you love easy, and he makes it fun. Steven started out as a jewelry and diamond wholesaler selling nationally to other jewelry stores. He saw other jewelers focusing on the wrong things. The jewelry business was about playing pricing games just to make a buck. Steven wanted to help people celebrate love with diamonds and has been for over 40 years. He never wanted to be in the jewelry business. He's in the love business. Steven Singer Jewelers is the place to buy real diamond jewelry for your real love. You can trust that you'll find better quality jewelry at a better... That you won't? But wait, you'll get better jewelry. You can trust that you'll get better jewelry at a better price.
Yeah.
I was going to say you won't find better jewelry at a better price. That's how I would have played. Start it over.
John, dude. I love him as Silver Philly John.
You're also gonna get treated like a friend, not a paycheck. No gotchas, no sales, no hassle. It's the smartest way to celebrate the moments that matter most. Real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Call, chat, text, Zoom, or visit the showroom in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Alien Sebastian Maniscalco, everyone.
I was going to do the thing where I was going to introduce myself one more time, because the last time I saw Sebastian outside with Lou, I was leaving in a huff, and I was like, hey, I gotta get here, I gotta leave, or whatever. And then I was like, I walked away, and I was like, Sebastian was on our show. Why the fuck did I do that? You know where I was? I was by where the lady got killed from the shit falling off the building, I stopped, and I was like, that probably was meant for me. Because I stopped, and I was like, did I just reintroduce myself to Sebastian? And I saw Lou the next day, he goes, yeah, we noticed that. And I was like, fuck! So then when I found out you guys were coming on, I was like, I should do it. I wasn't on air. I was like,
presented and curtsied. Gentlemen.
Pete and Sebastian show available wherever you listen to podcasts. Go download. Go see Lou's first husbands.
Oh, I was talking on the break. Are you guys watching any bit of that, the Playboy Exposed documentary?
No, I want to get into that.
No.
10 parts.
Well, no, it's 11, so if it's going to be 12, 12 is going to be the last one, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only supposed to be 10.
It was. They added 2 because when it started coming out, the twin girls from the Girls Next Door season, where it was like the twins, they came out. First of all, both of them, 150 pounds heavy. It's crazy. They gained the exact same weight as twins, which is bizarre.
If you're a twin and you're a model and you fall apart, you want to fall apart at the same time as your twin. You don't want your twin holding on a little bit longer. And
do you think one of them just let go and the other one was like, well, it's going to be easier for me to go there than this one to get back down?
I just saw 2 twins at the train station in Jersey when I was coming here. Dudes like my age.
Right?
Yeah. Well, Lou's a twin, and they were walking, and they were just talking, and I'm like, that's fine. They're twins, right? If I had a twin, I don't think I'd ever hang out with them. Right? You know what I mean? Only at holidays, everything. It's fucking weird because everyone's. Lou, do you feel like people look at you and your brother and go, "Oh, that's too."
All the time, yeah.
Really? They do
you
like
may as
they're
well
amazed.
be a midget when you're with your brother. You know what I'm saying?
They throw popcorn at him and treat him like a carnival side.
And also, I don't think they on purpose, but just accidentally dress alike.
Oh, wow, that's them up there, huh?
Yeah, that's Lou and Will. There they are. Look at them. I mean, done up. You're pretty hot, Lou.
Yeah, what if one twin has a different style than the other one? They always gravitate towards near the same style.
Well, what's the show, The Property Brothers? You ever see those guys, The Property Brothers on HGTV? What are their names? They're on everything.
Yeah, are they twins?
I know who they are.
They're twins, but one goes with a beard, and the other one's clean and wears flannels, and the other one is clean shaven and wears ties.
There they are.
They did, there they are. That they did on purpose. They got together and flipped the coin.
Yeah, they go, what do you want?
One of us is the beard guy, and one of us is the clean shaven.
Do you think one guy got beard and flannel, and they're like, you can't have fucking both. You can't do full woodsman.
I think Lou and Will take baths together still.
Well, Lou,
just to save water.
Were you always dressing alike growing up?
Yeah.
And then when is there a time where that goes, hey, we can't do this anymore? Or
we don't
supposed to be 8 years old.
We don't even think about it. We just automatically do.
Still.
Yeah, we dress like we're in the 90s.
If your brother passed away from natural causes, would you be worried that you're going to pass away soon? I would be.
Dude,
that must be the shelf life for my fucking body,
He
right?
goes, what do you mean he expired in his sleep?
They live together. They lived everywhere together.
Yeah.
They eat the same shit. They smoke. If he died, there's no reason to think you're not dying in a couple days.
Once you pass your 40s, I look at the mortality of everyone in my family, close or distant.
Yeah.
Like if I'm looking for good news, if they were like, yeah, I think a great uncle somewhere lived to like 96, I'm like, well, that's probably coursing through my veins, right?
Oh, right. Even with smoking, I'm like, one aunt had breast. That's about it. I'm okay.
Like, did Will get nervous when you were like, I can't feel my toes? And he's like, I can feel mine just fine.
My toes fine.
I had a fucking benign tumor removed from my neck in 2007. So yeah, he got nervous.
But that was weird because he didn't get it removed right away. For like a month, he had a bowling ball coming out of his neck. I'm not kidding.
The doctor said it was the size of a mango.
It was huge.
And you saw,
and we were doing a show like this right now.
A lot of
we were
people
just
thought
and he was just sitting there with a fucking mango on his neck.
Yeah, and you're trying to talk about current events and pretend that the guy you're working with doesn't have a bowling ball coming out of his neck.
He's like, yeah, it's crazy that the Mets lost. And you're like, you got a thing on your
Now
neck.
picture that big lump on his neck. Smoking a Marlboro Red in front of the building.
God bless him.
It's like a contest who could die first.
God bless him. I was worried and not smoke. You're so nervous about the cancer.
I was wearing turtlenecks in the summertime to hide
I think he'd shoot Nicorette gum for like 2 days after the surgery.
When you got it removed, was it like instantaneous? You were just like felt back to normal, or how long did the healing take?
Yeah, I was right back to normal.
But it was like a woman giving birth and all of a sudden having this sense of, oh, God, glad that's out. It was significant. It was like...
Do you think it was a third twin trying to come out? Was it your third evil twin that was trying to be born?
It's the one that Lou thought Will ate, but actually Lou ate him.
Oh, no. It's Deacon, and he's pissed.
He's trying to climb out your
But
neck.
he did think he was dying, man, right, Lou? You thought you were dying.
Oh, yeah.
And did
Couldn't feel his toes for a couple weeks ago.
He just brought it up on air. He goes, I can't feel my toes. And you're like,
I haven't felt my toes in months. Well, he went to the doctor, and listen, we don't go to the doctor with Lou. We got to take what he says. But Lou says things like, you said your toes were thing? He's like, yeah, he said I should drink more water. I'm like, I don't think that's what it was, but okay. What am I going to do? Check his chart?
Yeah, when Lou has the medical ailments of a linebacker in the NFL from the 70s, where he's like, yeah, this arm's wonky. And you go, there's a word for that.
Well, when you go in as a doctor, if you come in, you smell like a Marlboro Red, I'm not really going to try that hard. I mean, you know what I mean? What are we going to do? A miracle? You're already half dead. Fucking drink water. Goodbye.
The last time I was in there, I'm like, you're not even going to mention the smoking?
I prefer that. I prefer don't mention it. I hate when they oversell like I'm a child who doesn't know. And they go, it's literally the worst thing in the world for you. He goes, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got the word. You think I haven't found out yet? It was 1951.
God damn. Do you still smoke, Pete?
No, not cigarettes.
How long you been without cigarettes?
Oh, the last episode of Kevin Can Wait. No, a long time, man. Now, a long time. But I smoke a ton of pot.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Everyone asked me how I quit smoking cigarettes. It's like, you just go to weed.
Yeah. A guy was walking his dog once in my neighborhood who used to smoke, and he's like, I quit smoking cigarettes because I thought if I'm going to cough and like, go through it, I may as well get something out of it. So now it's only always pot. Well, that made sense. But I love a good cigarette. You never smoked in your life, Sebastian.
No. Did you ever smoke pot?
Every once in a blue moon.
But your character smoked in the
yeah, but
Irish
I didn't even really know how to do it in there.
Did you have to take drags or was just holding?
I had it. I held it, and then up, and then it didn't look good.
Yeah, just do that.
They even cut it out. He's like, this ain't real. But I had what do you call it? The fake cigarettes.
Yeah.
They gave me.
What are those made of?
I have no idea.
I think it's like all cigarette paper, just ground up. I think it's all just made. I did it one time, and it's gross.
It's not. So it provides no satisfaction. at all.
No, it's not satiating at all. It just burns slow, and it's like weird.
If you got a guy though, when you're like doing that movie, if there's someone who smokes and his character smokes and he smokes in real life, then does that guy just smoke real cigarettes in the scene, or does he also smoke the fake ones? Do you know?
I don't.
For continuity,
I don't know what the rule is in movie making in regards to cigarette smoke. If you are a smoker and you're smoking in a movie, I would assume you're smoking real cigarettes. No.
Yeah, but I've also had the problem of you want to be upset with yourself for smoking at one point. How cool it is when they go, well, yeah, you guys going to be smoking in this. So you're like, great, take one. Like, I get to smoke. Then they're like, all right, you got to smoke this one down now to get the cigarette down to where it was on the last take. Like, shit, I'm just in here chaining cigarettes. This is great. Put on some music. By the 5th time you have to do that, you're like, green. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like it sucks.
Like your mom caught you and you have to smoke the whole carton.
That's what it felt like. You're like, I can't. Like, can somebody else like just get this down halfway and then I'll just hold it again? Like, it's brutal. Like having to go that much in a row. That'd be the problem with smoke.
I always found it interesting when we worked here. The people that would come up and light up, like the level you got to be of fame. Like when we did the radio show with Lou and Brewer, Slash came up and pulled out his cigarettes like he was in his living room. I mean, everyone's got to go all the way down and out to the curb. And this guy, he doesn't even do is this cool? Is this cool? If you got a problem with it, then you don't have Slash on your show. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's like Slash, Chappelle. I think there's like a list of like 10 guys that can do that.
Who did on Stern?
Yeah.
Was it Dice?
No, he didn't light it.
Now, somebody
John
did on
Mellencamp.
Oh, it was John Mellencamp? Is that what it was? Oh, yeah, John Mellencamp lit up. And then Artie was like, can I light up then? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Dennis
Leary lit up when he did our show, too, you know?
Really?
And then when he did when you do your plug at the end, like, something, he goes, this is Dennis Leary, and I fucking smoked on the Brewer radio show. Just me and Slash. That's it. Like, and you know, it mattered to him that, like, it's a short list of people that are allowed to smoke anyway.
Yeah, it's like an honorary member of a special club. We're like 2 of us. Yeah. That's it. That's all they got to do it.
Robert Kelly told me a great story once when he was doing Leary's TV show with him. And he goes, the first day we're filming, in between takes, Leary lights up a cigarette, you know? And they were both in a band. And Leary's the rock star of the band, and Bobby's the drummer. So Bobby goes, I light up a cigarette. And Leary just looks over at me and he goes,
Just shook him off.
Just shook him off. Like, not you, only me. Yeah.
This is reserved only for me. Put that out. You're the drummer of our fake band.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's got. As a cigarette smoker, do you want that?
You could smoke, Sebastian. You just sold out the garden, the Barclays, and the fucking Prudential.
I think you get
start now, guy.
You get New York rules from 2000.
Yeah, dude, start smoking cigarettes. You're gonna look so cool.
New York rules from 2000.
You get pre-Bloomberg rules.
Yeah, you're one more movie away from smoking on a Delta flight, bro.
It's like, you can light up right here, sir. We don't care.
Oh God.
I one time at the cellar, when I first got in at the cellar in 2011, I was still smoking, and I got off stage and Chappelle went on after me, and then Chappelle got up and came up to the table and was sitting at the table, and I asked him, I was like, just as a fan here, what do you smoke? He's like, I smoke American Spirits, and he gave it to me, and I was like, oh, you want to go smoke? And he's like, smoke right here. And he lit up in the olive tree. And I went, well, yeah, you're Dave Chappelle. You can smoke. I need this place for rent. And he just goes, you can if Dave Chappelle lights you a cigarette. And he leaned over and he lit my cigarette. And I looked at Esty and I went like that. And she went, okay. And I took 2 puffs and I looked, and every server and bartender was staring at me. And I just put it out in a glass. And Esty was like, thank you.
I've been there. There's when you get the stink on you from somebody else is nice though.
Yeah.
When you don't have to take it, that was the good thing about touring with the Tell so much.
Oh, yeah.
It was like in the green room, like he would just do it, and it was like, yeah. And I would even at first be like, no, they don't mean me. And he's like, you could smoke, fine. But when I go myself, like, they have to come in and tell me if they know I smoke, like, you can, they'll come in and be like, you can smoke. I never assume. Yeah. I can just like start smoking.
I've always been blown away by those guys that go into green rooms and they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking smoke weed and
just
party and shit. And you're like, I'm always just like, I'm sorry, I'm here. Are you guys mad at me for being?
Well, also there's some green rooms that have like signage up, particularly like, don't smoke weed in here. We don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not smoking no indoors was good for my career because I was such a fool. I smoked like when I did stand up. Like I loved Dice when I was young. I mean, I loved Leary, you know. And I remember, like, I'd play, you remember you do the comedy, the Dangerfields, they were like 30-minute spots. Mm-hmm. So I would sometimes be on my 3rd cigarette, and like audience members, I'm not even doing good. I was young, and someone would yell out, another one? I'm like, they're fucking more concerned about my cigarette smoking than the show.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It is wild to go back and think, though. Like, I did start comedy, like, long ago enough that, like, I remember the Comedy Cellar having, like, you see in the light, like that thick cloud of just smoke going through the whole place, and it didn't even seem crazy.
No.
Like in hindsight now, you're like, how could that... Like, as a smoker, I would never want that. Like, it seems horrible.
I know. It's funny because Keith Robinson used to hate the smoke when you smoked in there. And he was so annoying about it. And then when I quit smoking, I was like, Jesus, Keith, I apologize. This is disgusting. I can smell my neighbor 2 doors down when he smokes a cigarette in the morning, you know? It comes into my window.
You don't get the itch anymore?
No, not anymore, man. Not any. I get it. My daughter, my wife, they'd kill me anyway. It's not. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, but you don't have the like you're like, man, it'd be good to have a cigarette right now, or is that all gone?
You know what? When I go, and it's been a while, but when I'm in like London or Europe, I feel like you're allowed to. It doesn't even count.
It feels like
count. Yeah.
No one's gonna know back home.
Yeah.
Why don't you fucking get one? Did you ever, Sebastian? Did you ever smoke growing up? Did you ever like try it?
I was a good kid.
Yeah.
Didn't really get in trouble.
Yeah.
And you talk about these green rooms. When I would, go into a green room, I'd like keep it, neat. I didn't leave it like, I cleaned my plate. I brought it back to the kitchen.
Really?
I would never dare smoke.
I'm far more than that. I'll smoke weed in them if they say. I don't smoke cigarettes in them mostly because I have to be in there too. It's just going to close. It'll be all over you. But like weed, I'll smoke. But I'm also that too, like trashing. Some people do is like leave it. It goes, oh yeah, there's the nachos I didn't eat and 3 nose blows, and you're like, dude,
stack your plates. At least.
Nothing's worse though than when they leave their girlfriend in there when they go on stage. That drives me nuts. When the middle
talk
act
to a features girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like when your boyfriend or whatever is not in here, you're not either. You don't linger.
My favorite line is always like, "Sorry if this is awkward. I don't listen to your podcast." And you're like, "All right, then why are we doing this?
Hey, get out."
I'm trying to get into a headspace here.
But Sebastian, you used to bring, if I'm not mistaken, remember, donuts and stuff like to the Gotham for the wait staff and stuff.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever did that. Bring like pizza or donuts to the staff because I was told the staff had a big voice in who came back to the club.
It's very smart.
If you
before
were not
you're selling seats,
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I relied.
Did you?
So it wasn't so much with like now I do that more, just like take care of them and get pizza for the staff or something. But it was more just like tipped heavy and just kind of left a light footprint and try to do good on stage was what kept me. Even the 10 clubs around the country that I would headline years before I could headline regularly, like I only was brought back for that. It was nothing but ticket sales. Yeah, like the staff was like, he's cool, and he comes and he's like,
Whenever you follow a tell, the staff is always like, he brought in candy. Yeah. He was so fun, and you're like, all right, is there a fucking CVS close to here? Now I gotta go buy a bag of Tootsie Pops.
When someone has the idea that ruins it for you, it's like you're always like, hey, how was Bert Kreischer last week? And he goes, oh, he did a raffle. Like all the staff got $4,000 a piece in tips. He goes, you're not going to be corny and do that same thing, are you? You have your own way to get us a lot more money, don't you? And,
no. How are you going to get us money? You're like, I don't know, dude. I'm sorry that the Thursday's half sold.
I know. I'm going to sip a few blue moons. You won't even know me.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's the one, too. It's either you bring them presents or you're like, you're not even going to remember I was here.
That's what I do. It was mozzarella sticks. If you even remember. Or don't.
Don't
even.
I never get food. I just give beer, and then I leave it to the owner to give to the person who was my personal week, but I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, donuts, guy. Holy shit.
No. Donuts, cupcakes, pizza, and then I would get a little upset when I didn't get like a thank you.
But not even like hey, that pizza was great. Yeah, they just walk by you.
Yeah, you don't even know if it worked because you blew up. You were coming back anyway.
I didn't go back. I don't care about your stupid 2 fucking stoplight town. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Also, what about the when you don't get a thank you when it's pointed out too? He goes, oh, those donuts were great, and I'm like, yeah, Sebastian brought them. And I go, oh, you brought them. It's cool. It's like cool.
Yeah, you're going to a show carrying 24 donuts, walking past the line. They're like, "This is the guy we're seeing." You're like, "Yay!" There's a Winchell's down the street. Yeah, that's dealing with when you hear the nightmare stories of comics in green rooms, it always makes you feel better that you're like, well, at least I'm not that guy. At least I'm not demanding a new pair of shoes for every show.
The one that was notorious for that apparently stopped doing it, though.
Eddie Griffin?
I think eventually they said no, and he probably didn't ask again. One time getting no to a wacky demand like that is probably quick to make you not ask again.
Yeah.
Because someone goes, no, why would we do that? Why would you possibly need a new pair of sneakers for every show? And he goes, oh, when you put it like that, I guess. Like, shit.
Well, I guess on paper it doesn't work.
Even when you play someplace good, And they're like, the rider, what do you need? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm always just like, I'm just going to have a couple beers. I don't even eat there. I don't want coffee or anything. And then when they do that, you sure? Anything else? And it's like, and you almost think, well, what else could I get? They're offering anything, but I don't need it. There's nothing I need. I'm not going to walk out with a sandwich. I mean,
earbuds. I need new earbuds. Get me earbuds. Wireless
Seeing the
ones.
remaining people outside, and you're walking with a bunch of to-go food from a comedy club that you know is you're gonna get back to your room and be like, well, this all sucks now. It's cold, coagulated pulled pork or some shit.
The time I felt really bad about it was Pittsburgh Improv. What's the sandwich place in Pittsburgh? That's
Permanente.
There's one next to the Improv, and they're like talking it up. And they're like, you're gonna fucking love it. I was like, there's an NBA playoff game after I'll watch. And they're like, then it was closed. The one next to him was closed, and the club was like, we're gonna get it for you. We're gonna send a manager to go to and I'm like, no, I don't want it that bad. And they're like, nah, he's already gone. Chase already left. And I'm like, fuck, man. And then I'm just sitting in the green room waiting for him. And he comes in with 2 bags. I'm like, thanks, man. I've never had it before. I don't know.
Now you gotta pretend it's fantastic.
Oh my God, they put the fries on the sandwich.
Every bite is judged, so you gotta go. Crazy. You finished crazy.
Told you worked it, right? Worked the weight. Right?
Totally. I'm so glad I'm getting less sleep. I still have to fly out in
what's
3
crazy
hours.
is Chase's son is 5 and he's sick, so he had to go get those sandwiches.
So why don't you thank Chase
extra? They don't
extra?
know the concept of New York City. You could get 10 better sandwiches in one block than this piece of shit you just made me wait
If it has a boar's head logo on the deli, it's probably better than what you're ever going to bring me.
Me and DeRosa waited in line one time 2 hours for this, like the Italian hoagie of San Francisco that was like the thing, and we got it. No food's worth 2 hours in line. Well, we got it. I'm like, it was never going to live up to what it was. I wanted to peg the sandwich back at the place. It was so inferior. Yeah, that kind of like.
Could you say, Sebastian, the best meal you ever had at a restaurant? Wait, like, I mean, nothing's worth 2 hours. I hear you, but like, it made me think, like. On my wife's birthday, we go to these fancy ones in the city, and we went to the, it began with an S, I think. It's like Le Cirque. Yeah, not an S. And it was like, holy shit, this is like science or something. I was like melting in my mouth. I didn't know what the fuck I was like. Do you have a place like that where you're like, I was in this, da-da-da?
Not a melt in your mouth, but actually this Milos right here, I don't know if you guys eat Greek and have been over here to Milos, is probably one of the best restaurants I've ever been to.
Really?
Consistency and quality.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Say, now, dude, my brother-in-law's Greek. Every time I go there, he makes a lamb. I'm not a lamb guy. Is that what you go with?
Lamb. No, I get the fish, but I do like a nice lamb.
Yeah, I lived in Astoria for 15 years, and our friend Stavros, his whole family's from Athens and stuff. And there's this place, BZ Grill in Astoria. And I was like, yeah, it's like a hole in the wall or whatever. And Stavros is like, that's the best Greek food you're going to get in Astoria. He's like, that's the closest to anything I've had in Greece. Right. And we went, and he speaks Greek. When you speak Greek, the way they bring the food was like a musical. They were dancing it to the table, bringing extra tzatziki sauce. I went
smashing plates.
Yeah, I tried to go back the next week, and I asked for a ginger ale, and you thought I tried to fuck his mom. I was like, can I have a ginger ale? And he's like, this fucking disgusting asshole. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know Greek.
Sebastian, what's your go-to Chicago place? Do you have when you go back home?
Chicago place. Well, I like Portillo's.
Yeah, I was talking about Portillo's yesterday. I'm fucking excited.
Italian beef.
Woo!
Yeah.
Double dip.
You get out on a Thursday night of at the Zany shows. On Thursday, you can get out on time to go get Portillo's before it closes.
I'm a sucker for deep dish. I like that hot dog with a bunch of wacky shit on it.
Hot dog.
Yeah, there's in Chicago the hot dog. It's got like egg and pickle slices on it. They call it a Chicago hot dog everywhere.
Yeah. No, I never had that.
What's it? It's right next to. He goes, am I making this up?
Jay, what are you talking about?
Slender Man gave it to me. Was he not there?
I sell you out. I go, there's no such thing as that. God, sorry, Sebastian. This is crazy.
Look up the Chicago
hot
dogs.
Is it the bratwurst thing you're talking about? Maybe?
No, a Chicago dog. I know what you're talking about. It's got a pickle on it, like a
hard-boiled egg sometimes, like all kinds of crazy shit.
I thought you were pretending like you didn't know what it was. I thought it was a total... With the tomatoes, right?
No, yeah, I mean, that's I never seen an egg though on the hot dog. The pickle.
I may be dramatizing the egg in my head. In my mind, I think it's real, but I think there's no egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's the Chicago hot dog with the pickle and the mustard and
peppercini,
the onion. Yeah.
Did you ever have when I was in Italy? They had a hot dog stand, but they have tripe. And you ever heard of it or see it? And it smelled and looked so good. And I couldn't wait to get it. Have you ever had it? It is the shittiest.
What, tripe?
Tripe.
Yeah, it's like, isn't that stomach?
Stomach
Oh
lining.
my God, it was horrible. I just thought maybe someone else here would have had it. We bombed on that.
You know what I had? I have had tripe at like an Asian restaurant, and I was waiting in line outside. This was during the pandemic, and I was with my girlfriend, and we were in Portland, and my feature act, like we all went to go get food, and it was like tripe, and we're standing outside, and my girlfriend's like, "What is tripe?" And I was like, I was doing that typical guy thing where you just try to get, you're like, it's like esophagus, I think, or something, and this other guy waiting in line just goes, "It's stomach lining," like behind him, and I was like, oh, "Fuck!"
It's like sweetbreads, and like it's glands.
You were close.
I don't know. Yeah, sometimes meat's like
adventurous. I mean, Ari Shafir, I told you, took me and Bobby Kelly this past weekend for Burmese food, where I don't know what I had, but something in my soup winked at me. That's for sure. It was still alive when it went down.
Yeah, no, see, it's like no one takes me for that kind of shit. You know,
Are you into it?
I want to go deep into Chinatown.
Yeah,
and you know, I mean, like bizarre foods, like Andrew Zimmer. You know what I mean?
I went all of the most basic, like what we did. My idea was to go to a man versus food place out in when we were in Grand Rapids, me, Ari, and Bobby.
Yeah, you want cable foods.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a pork sandwich with beer cheese on it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, a guy almost died eating this.
Yeah, right next to M&M's spaghetti in a bucket shop.
Yeah. But you know what, like asking Sebastian about Chicago, that happens when people are like, when they go to Denver and they're like, what should I get? I'm like,
weed?
I don't know. Yeah. Go skiing. The foods,
weed,
I don't know.
Tons
breakfast
of water.
Burrito? Yeah. You're going to get a headache from the altitude.
Yeah, that is the funny, they say it's like breakfast burrito, green chili thing. It's like very, like Mexican food.
But Chicago has like a lot of restaurants. Philadelphia, you got like, you know where to go. You can say the things like, should I go get a deep dish or whatever? Denver. It's like, what do you do in Denver? You're like, omelet? How do you feel about omelets?
There's nothing like Denver's known for food.
There's not like a thing where you like.
Is that green? What's it called?
Green chili. They really hype themselves up about green chili, and then Rocky Mountain oysters, which is just balls.
Bull testicles.
Bull testicles, which is
hot.
That's a hard thing to sell to someone to eat.
I wouldn't. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever eaten?
I don't know. I don't go like you're saying you went Burmese. If I would have, like, if Ari Shafir said we're gonna have Burmese, I don't tend to go to those things. You know,
like Indian.
I like Indian, but I don't know. I don't like to really step.
You're not going to go and get a crazy one if I'm like, you want to go have Croatian? I'm like, I don't really.
I don't know. I mean, I'll go. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to try it, but I don't want to risk my whole meal.
I don't want to get.
That's it. You don't want to fuck up your entire meal because you want to try eyeballs from Egypt.
It's a wasted meal,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Especially on the road.
Yeah.
Like, I could have not eaten anything today.
I still have memories of my Italian grandma. We'd have pig's feet, you know, and I just remember this 80-year-old lady on Christmas Eve getting her teeth in between the knuckles of the fucking pig, and I'm like, this is bizarre, man. Little Italian lady just getting at it.
What do you have, Christmas luau's?
Here's your lei. Here's your Christmas lei.
No, don't act like this is happening in every
Italian. You don't know.
I never saw my grandmother eating knuckles.
Well, I mean, you weren't looking, man, but they do. If you go to the supermarket, they jar the pig's ears and the pig's feet. There they are, right there.
Where'd you grow up in fucking Harlem?
Pickled pig's feet.
Yeah, my Italian grandmother.
Oh, they did.
Mama.
They grew up in the Bronx.
Yeah. I mean, pig's feet is. Damn it! That's like what we can't have anything else to eat.
So it's okay because you take a bite 2 feet up further on the pig. Oh, you're biting into the back. That's so much classier.
Old Doo J and his fucking won't eat animal feet.
Sorry, Prince Okerson.
My apologies.
Clubs and hooves disease. Make sure you listen to the Pete and Sebastian Show, available wherever you listen to podcasts. BigJComedy.com, in Ontario Improv tomorrow through Saturday, and the bonfiremerch.com.
You know, Dan's going to be this weekend, Cobb's Comedy Club, Friday and Saturday, San Francisco. Come out
fun,
big.
Bro.
I'm excited. Never done Cobb's, only done the Punchline, so I'm excited to finally do
awesome.
Cobb's.
Yeah. I was just there, dude. They're waiting for you.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
They're fucking stoked. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Lou, now we'll both call Lou and see who he comes to. Lou,
over here.
Lou,
over here. Over here.
Lou.
All right.